In rural Kentucky, where winding roads wind through the hills and night shrouds the land with its impenetrable cover, a story unfolds that will make your blood run cold. Our story begins with a young woman named Sarah alone at home while her husband and other family members work as truckers, leaving her in the silence of the night. She is sitting in her bedroom, tapping away at her keyboard, when suddenly a knock from outside catches her attention. At first, she brushes it off, thinking it's just the wind playing with the house. But the knocking continues, becoming more insistent, and it has an ominous tinge to it. Sarah's heart begins to pound in her chest, and a chill runs down her spine. The woman walks slowly to the door and grips the knob with a trembling hand. She peers through the peephole but sees nothing but impenetrable darkness. She hesitates, her thoughts torn between curiosity and fear. Finally, she decides to open the door. Sarah swings it open, ready to face whatever might be outside. But there is no one there. She searches the yard, but finds no one to knock. She feels relief mixed with worry. She closes the door and goes back to the bedroom, trying to convince herself that it was all just a play of her imagination. But as soon as the woman sits down at her computer, the knocking returns. This time, louder and more insistent. She feels panic overwhelm her and realizes something is wrong. Sarah grabs her phone and dials her husband's number. He answers, his voice sounding sleepy. She tells him about the knocking, and he tells her to calm down, that it's probably just the wind. But Sarah can't shake the feeling that something is wrong. The knocking continues, and now there's a scratching sound added to it. It sounds like someone is trying to break into her house. She rushes to the closet and grabs her husband's shotgun. With trembling hands, she loads the weapon and heads for the front door. After slowly opening the door, holding the shotgun at the ready, she looks around the yard, but sees nothing, and is about to turn around to leave when she suddenly notices movement out of the corner of her eye. She turns sharply and points the shotgun at a figure hiding in the shadows. The figure is tall and thin, dressed in dark clothing. Sarah can't make out the face, but she can feel the ominous aura emanating from it. The figure takes a step forward and Sarah instinctively pulls the trigger. There is a deafening gunshot that echoes through the night. The figure falls to the ground and Sarah rushes to her, her heart racing. She points the shotgun at the figure, her finger resting on the trigger. She takes a closer look at the figure, and the blood runs cold in her veins. It is not a man. It's a creature that looks like a human, but with unnaturally long limbs and skin that appears grey and wrinkled. The creature makes a gurgling sound, and Sarah realizes that it is wounded. The woman raises her shotgun to fire another shot, but the creature suddenly lunges at her. Sarah screams as the creature pounces on her, its claws digging into her flesh. She struggles with the creature, trying to throw it off of her. She manages to hit the creature in the head with the butt of her gun, and it recoils backwards. She uses this opportunity to run back and point the gun at it again. She shoots the creature several times until it falls to the ground, unmoving. Sarah stands over the creature, breathing heavily, her body shaking. She doesn't know what the creature was or where it came from, but she does know that she is lucky to be alive. She calls the police and tells them what happened. When they arrive, they search the yard but find no trace of the creature. Sarah is left wondering what happened. She knows what she saw, but no one believes her. She leaves home, unable to stay any longer in the place where she encountered the horror. Sarah will never forget the night she met the creature and will always live in fear that it will return.